Going on, guys? Ghost here, and today we're actually going to load the Super Ram up with my bumper and some metal plates and stuff. I bought some welding wire and go to my uncle's house because we were going to work on the rear bumper. He called me and told me he was out of the shop, so hopefully we get that installed today. I've seen a couple pictures. A couple people has them on their trucks. I don't think they had to do too much modifying, but as long as we get it on there and it's really stout and everything, I'm really happy, because that's what I was wanting. I didn't want it to be, you know, oh, don't step on or anything like that. I want it to be, if I had to put a ball on it, we could, but I have a reach for that, so I ain't worried about the whole ball on the bumper thing. But let's get today started. Alright guys, so a couple people has asked me on my Instagram, because if you follow me on Instagram, if you don't, you should, GSparks11, because I post a lot of stuff on there. People asked me why I got pulled over the other night, because I kind of didn't say. Like, went by a cop who's in unmarked Ford Taurus, all blue lights, really like that. He pulled me over. Well, he pulled out, followed me. I knew he was following me, and like, so I took a right. And I took another right. He followed me and everything, so I knew he was going to pull me over. Like, I even told my girlfriend, she was with me, I was like, we're probably going to get pulled over. So he pulled us over after following us for a good bit. I was actually just going to pull over and see if he actually just pulled over. And he pulled us over, and he said my left tail light and third brake light wasn't working. The third brake light on his truck has never worked, and I've drove this truck for over like 10 to 11 years. Okay, I can't understand about the tail light not working. Well, I asked him, I was like, which tail light is it? And this is before I knew it was supposed to be a left one. He's like, let me go check. Okay. Well, he went, and he's like, hit your brakes. So I hit my brakes, and came back. He's like, that's where they're working now. Okay. But then my tags was dead. I thought they died. I thought they went dead in I thought they someone back up. I don't know where he wants my truck at. I thought they went dead, expired in October, but apparently it was July, I think. I don't know. But that's why I got pulled over, because of my tail light and the tags. But I got off with the verbal. He was really nice and everything like that. But the whole tail light thing, he's like, what? Back it up here. Okay. I like got confused, because he's like, well, I gave you a ticket for your tail light not working. But it was working, so I don't see how I could get a ticket. But it was all good. The guy was really nice. Alright, so we got the bumper off. Old one there, new one in here. And now we're going to look and see how we're going to make the brackets for it. Alright, so the plan is we're actually going to take this mount off. As you see, it's not connected. We'll take it off, clean it up, we'll unhook those bolts, and basically you have like your little tube. We have the flat piece of metal, which is that metal right there. He's actually drilling holes in it, so it'll actually bolt up to right here. So it'll overlap, and then we'll take this and weld onto that. That way you basically have a plate, so the impact, if somebody did hit it or whatever, it'll still take that and be right at my frame. Because it's, I think, 37 3/8 or something from here to here. Well, it's way farther from there. And that actually bolts on, I'm guessing, to the frame of the new style trucks, but we're just going to have to put it like this. Fit really good. It did wrap around, which I do like. So I think it's going to look good. He's actually drilling the holes right now. Alright, so here's the old bumper shell, basically. What we did, instead of doing like we was going to do there, we're going to do it a different way to make it a lot stronger. Basically, what needed it didn't. We took that out. That's just structural support, so that's what mounts to the frame. We're going to basically take that piece right there and mount it to this. That way, basically, it'd be just like this. You'll have the ball hole and everything. Of course, I ain't going to do... I might have to re-drill for the ball hole, but I'm not worried about a ball. I'm not going to use one anyways as a reach. But if this works, then basically we're using stock parts off that bumper to mount this bumper, just like we did the front. So, be a whole lot cheaper way. That's a big problem. That'll work. What about these feet? What? Nothing. Nothing? I had to buy it just to get one. For real? Hey guys, so we got the bumper kind of mounted. We did use the stock frame railing from the old bumper. As you can see, this is the old frame that we used. Now there are mounts. It comes up to right here that mounted. Sorry for my truck bed. We was at my uncle's house and we had everything back. The mounts that went up straight up like that, we actually got to use those too. And we used the mounts, of course, that went straight to the frame. So this actually has a spacer. We actually cut some tubing to put a spacer on it. I've got to get different bolts. I've got to get bolts that have a flush mount head, because when I put the plastic down, that's going to be in the way. So we do have to do that. And we ran out of time today, but we're actually going to bolt. I'm going to put bolt here and bolt here, flush mount. That way we're bolted to the beam also. But as you see, it looks really good. Now I still got it centered up a little bit. It is off some, but when we drill these holes, it gave us room to move the bumper back and forth. But it looks pretty good. Now it does wrap around a lot, but I mean, I kind of like it. Like, I really do. It's different. You really don't see these bumpers on this truck, especially when I get the dual exhaust put out there. It's going to look good because we're going to get the roll tip. Alright, this will give you some kind of like an ideal. Sorry if you can't see it too good, the sun. That's actually the bracket that we used. We took off and everything, and then it bolts to the frame. We still got to put a couple more bolts into it, but like I said, we ran out of time. Now I still got to put the frame back into this, because as you see, it's a little floppy there, but we have the brackets that go there. And of course, if you didn't see the previous video or a couple videos later, I actually have the lights that actually go into the bumper. They have a bulb. I just have to get a connector for them. I'm sure I can order them offline. And of course, we have the plastic that goes there also for the license plate. Alright guys, well that is going to do it for today. We've been working on this and everything. It didn't take long. If none of the bolts, if the bolts would have stopped fighting us, we would have got it done more. Like I said, I got to go get some bed liner spray, and I've got to go get the bolts and hardwire and stuff. I'll probably go tomorrow, and then I'll probably finish up tomorrow, and I got to see what kind of connectors. Hopefully I might be able to order some online. I know I can order some online, so I'll probably have to do that and wire up the lights and everything like that. But other than that, we got a second gen with the 4th gen bumper on it with the stock mounts. The front bumper on this truck, 4th gen bumper with the stock mounts. So basically all I do is buy the bumper and put the stock and just switch it over. I'm pretty happy with it, and it's strong and everything, so it's going to hold, and you'll be able to use the ball hitch if you want. Once we get it lined up, the ball had to be slid back a little bit to actually go through the main hole, but I'm using a reese hitch, but you could still do that if you needed to. That's the cool thing. So we're not losing any of our structure or whatever, because if you hit the back of the truck, you're still going to hit what the truck had before. So we're good. I mean, it fits. Like I said, it does wrap around pretty good. But I mean, I don't mind it, because I actually have an ideal to incorporate that in, but that'd be later on down the road. Oh, just want to say, a couple people asked about the foam cannon, about why I didn't show in the video about the foam canning. The foam cannon. Ups came today and picked it up and is shipping it back because it sucked. It wouldn't even do any, like, basically I hooked it up how they said and it was leaking from everywhere. I was like, okay, read instructions 4 different times, did it 4 different times, still wouldn't work right. So I'm just going to go by name brand one. Maybe the off-brand I bought was too off-brand and didn't work. But anyways, guys, that is what happened there. Hope everybody's having a great day. This is Ghost, and I'm out of here. I'm gonna go look up some parts. Always.